I'm ready.
All right, cool. So, like we was just talking about, Wu is like 10 years in the game. How does it feel?
Well, 10 years, like it's real. I feel impressed about it. You know what I mean? I feel blessed, and it's also, you know what I mean? You know, it's a mark. It's a landmark. You know what I mean? I think a lot of my Wu-Tang brothers, including myself, we consider this icon status now. You know what I mean? And that's good. You know, I caught a gray hair in this business. You know what I mean? So definitely put my life into it. Dedicated 10 years, more than 10 years. 10 years of being known. What about the 10 years before that? Just struggling, trying to get known. You know what I mean? So it's a real hip hop struggle, but you know we here and we continuing to go. I'm not stopping. You know what I mean? You know whether I be up at the top of the game or the bottom of the game, hip hop is what I do and live. You know what I mean? So I do it regardless. I did 3 songs yesterday. Just that's what we do. You know what I mean? It's just make music. That's what I do. Give me a blunt. You know what I mean? Little few whizzes, a little good drink. I'm gonna have a good time. You know what I mean? Good exercise.
All right. And tell me about the new album.
My new album is called Birth of a Prince, in stores now, you know what I mean? That's like, really, you know, I posted an album called The Cure, you know, whereas I go into all the internal knowledge and go into things that are more depths, you know what I mean? Not just rapping about things on the surface, but rapping about things that's internal. I've been wanting to do the album for a long time, but it's something that you have to live before you do. So Birth of a Prince is me starting to live like that Prince now, getting back into myself, renewing my history, renewing my studies, you know what I mean? Get out of the Bobby Digital chamber and coming more into knowledge of myself. You know, I first got knowledge of myself. My name was Prince Rakim. As I grew, you know what I mean? Then Prince Rakim became Rakim Zigzag Ziggalar, and that's where you get the RZA from, you know what I mean? And so I'm just really using my music to chronicle my life, to show people my growth and development. So anybody out there who can relate to me, they can realize that, yo, some days is bad, yo, but it's better days down the line. You know what I mean? Better days tomorrow. It could be better days 2 years from now. You know what I mean? Or you could be doing real good and there's bad days coming. It's a pendulum. Life is a pendulum. So you look at the 10 years that Wu-Tang put in hip-hop, if you look at it, really, it's like when we came in, we swung the pendulum this way. And everything grew and the mind expanded and people got more expansion of their mind, more freedom of our look. Like you see my man over here with the afro, you can come to work like that now. Before you couldn't come to work like that, you know what I mean? On the real, dreads, you had to cut your dreads to get a job. Now, you know, that era we brought through open up the minds of the people and open up the freedom of the people. But then the pendulum swung and now it's swinging back. And what's happening is that now you're having brothers that do look like those brothers with dreads, afros, hip-hop look, but not hip-hop in their heart. You know what I mean? Like they be saying, what they be saying on like a homo thug, no disrespect to the gay community or whatever, y'all do what y'all do. But at the same time, it's like it's confusing the kids. You know what I mean? And so hip-hop, to me, has did a pendulum back to where we back to the pop age of it again. You know what I mean? Back when the top MCs or the top artists was people like Young MC, Tone Loc, and all that. You know what I mean? Fresh Prince and them. Now you got some of the top artists that's more lyrical than those brothers, or more, you know, have more, you know, they learn from this generation. But it's still very similar to the sound, the poppiness, and you know, the cheesiness of it. So it's a swing.
All right. Now you scored Kill Bill, right?
Yeah.
What was that like?
Scoring the movie Kill Bill, you know what I mean, was a great opportunity for me, you know what I mean? A great education. It was quite a great education off of that because, yo, Quentin Tarantino is really a genius in his craft, yo. And people consider me a genius of my craft, you know what I mean? So you got two minds like that getting together, you know what I mean? It's just nothing but positive energy, you know what I mean? And, you know, I don't want to talk too much about his personal stuff, but, you know, we do little trees together and shit like that, so we just was watching flicks, zoning, drinking champagne, brought a few girls over. It was just, yo, you know what I mean? And then eventually, you know, one thing led to another, and then, you know, he brought me in to, you know, he gave me the script first to read. I studied the script. I was like, yo, this shit is hot. Any capacity, you want me to be down, I'm down, whatever. Just, you know, I just hang out with you, whatever. You know, I just was enjoying the whole vibe. And then he came to me maybe like a year later, was like, yo, I want you to get involved with the music on it. And I got an idea what I want you to do. And one thing led to another, and here it is, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And you scored Ghost Dog too, right?
Yeah.
How was it different scoring Kill Bill as opposed to
Well, with Ghost Dog, it's all my music, you know what I mean? Or totally, you know, 100% was a production. On Kill Bill, all the score cues is mine, but we also use a lot of songs from different things. And straight up took the whole songs, you know what I mean? Whereas on Ghost Dog, you know, it's me programming beats and vibing. But on Kill Bill, you know, like you hear the Quincy Jones thing from Ironside. We just took the whole Ironside. You know, it wasn't like we chopped it and made a beat out of it. You know what I mean? So that was different. Also on Kill Bill, Quentin, you know, had a lot of ideas in his mind already about what he wanted to do for his music, and he had a lot of records he had in mind. And so he had brought all those to the table. He basically gave those to me 2 years ago and told me, yo, these are some of the music ideas I got from my new movie. This before he even started filming. You know what I mean? And so I was already in tune with the ear and the things he wanted to do. So all I had to do was like stick with the stuff he wanted, as well as find things that I thought would fit. You know what I mean? And just peanut butter and jelly.
Oh, okay. All right, now who do you feel is the most confused person in the world?
I don't know, yo. You ain't gonna say dirty. Nah. The most confused person in the world, yo. That's hard right there, but I can't put a name on that because I don't know people like that. But I would say that I think the world right now is collectively in its most confused state. You know what I mean? We don't know right from wrong, yo. We accept what's showed to us. You know what I mean? We accept what we see on TV. We accept what we read and hear, and it don't be true. You know what I mean? We really, Chuck D said it years ago, don't believe the hype. He need to come back and tell us, brothers and sisters, that again, because brothers and sisters believe in the hype, yo. You know, they think some of these rappers is walking around with $10 million deals and $100 million deals, and they think that it's okay when you see a girl kiss a girl on TV or a man kiss a man. You know what I mean? They think that it's okay, you know, that most of us is being, you know, they glorifying violence and drugs, and really, you know, it's blacks on TV, but they're not on TV as men. You know what I mean? They're on TV as this clone of a society idea, really. You know what I mean? They're not like, you're not seeing a grown man on TV like that no more. You know, Cosby probably was one of the last few brothers that was able to show a man, a grown man. You know, he put his hand down on his kids if he had to. You know what I mean? He protected his home, had a good job. His wife was real. It's like you don't see blacks in those situations like that, but we are out there like that. Right now, you know, if you check the status quo, you know, a lot of black brothers came across money. You know what I mean? But a lot of these brothers who got money in the hip hop game, you know, I know it's really, you know, it's probably going too deep, but I'll just give you a little bit anyway. A lot of brothers who got money in the hip hop game, they poisoning their minds. So they getting money and don't even know what to really do with it, yo. You know what I mean? And they want to show off the money. You know what I mean? Like they're a drug dealer, like they're a pimp. And it's good to have fun. Don't get me wrong. I love having fun too. We all must have fun, man. Fun is part of life. If you don't have fun every day in your life, you're wasting your life. So, but I don't mean just the fun part. I mean like the foolishness of it. You know what I mean? Fun and foolishness is two different things. Fun and folly is two different things. A lot of these brothers is dealing with folly, man. You know what I mean? They leading the kids to the wrong path with their folly. So, you know, just get a little insight on where my head is at.
All right.
So.
Now, how do you feel that life is different